Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Shri Paramagurubhyo Namaha Shri Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. This is my humble effort to give the glimpses of Jeevan, Mukti, Viveka written by Sri Vidyaranaya Swami. This is the third part in the series. Sri Vidyaranaya Swami in his Jeevan Mukti Viveka provides a lot of quotes from Yoga Vasishtha. Yoga Vasishtha is the mostly dialogue between Sri Rama and the Vasishtha, Rishi, sage. Sri Rama asks Vasishtha, "O sage, the impressions of my former actions lead me to whatever action by whatever manner. I, being powerless, have to comply." Here, the impressions means it's talking about the karmas. Former vasanas are the what we call samskara also, are the good and evil desires in an individual. Whatever the desires we have is because of the former vasanas, former samskaras. It's called what Rama said as impressions of my former actions. Vasishtha tells Sri Rama, "Oh Rama, for your dependence on your former actions, you need to exert yourself and accompanied by efforts. Since you are subject to the impressions of your past actions, to get rid of this subjection, you need to take the initiative with full enthusiasm for an all-out effort, physical and mental. So, with that effort, you can come out of the actions of the impressions, whatever the former actions, dependence can be overcome." That's what Vasishtha tells Rama. Here I remember one thing, quote, "Satyanusarini Lakshmi, Kirtisthyaganusarini, Abhyasasarini Vidya, Buddhi Karmanusarini." This is what a statement, a quote. It means Lakshmi comes according to the truthfulness, Kirti comes according to the sacrifice one makes, that is Tyaga. Vidya comes according to the practice, Abhyasa. And Buddhi, that is the intellect, is according to the karma or the actions. So, our Buddhi is directly depends on the actions according to the karma. And the desires are of two kinds, he explains, the good and the evil. If you are led by good desires, you will attain to that eternal state. If your mind is attached to evil, then by powerful efforts, bring it down to good course. It's very clearly, Sister tells Rama, if your mind is attached to the evil, then by constant and powerful efforts, bring it down to the good course. And Sister further tells that the mind is like a child. You must discipline it very rigorously. It's necessary to, as we discipline a child, one should also discipline the mind. As long as the mind is not capable of reflecting the unity of Brahman and Atman, and that supreme state is not realized, we must continue to practice. As long as our mind is not capable of reflecting the unity of Brahman, there needs a continuous practice in accordance with the Guru, teacher, and the scriptures and other valid evidence. This is what Mr. Rama must continue to practice. The existence and attainability of Jeevan Mukti exists, and also its attainability is indicated in the Vedic text. It's very clearly mentioned. While alive, being particularly free from the visible bondage, becomes altogether free from the future bondage after fall of the body. This is what Jeevan Mukti. Free from visible bondage, when I mention here, or when Vasishtha mentions, not that running away from all the desires, all the materialistic this thing. I always tell repeatedly, one can have everything in the world, but without getting attachment to it. That is the secret. That is the secret of being Jeevan Mukta. It is not running away. It is to have everything, but not with the bondage. That is the practice. That is the practice. In such case, Jeevan Mukta, the liberation is outright. Because he is not attached to. There is no bondage at all. Though he lives in this world, have all the comforts of the world, difficulties of the world, whatsoever. There is no bondage. Here, Vidyaranaya Upanishad also reads, when all the desires that dwell in his heart are gone, then he, having been a mortal, becomes immortal and attains Brahman in this very body itself. This is Jeevan Mukta. So there is no desire in the heart, whether it's good or evil desire. Nothing is there in the heart. So such one becomes immortal and attains Brahman in this very body. That is called Jeevan Mukti. One who attains Brahman in the body, in the very body itself, is the Jeevan Mukta. And Swami Vidyaranaya tells that Jeevan Mukta is indicated in different smritis by different names. For example, Chitta Pragna, that is, who has attained to the highest knowledge, which is unshakable. Other name is Bhagavad Bhakta, who is completely merged in God. Gunatita, one who has transcended this phenomenal existence. The phenomenal existence is composed of three gunas, three qualities: Satvika, Rajasa and Tamasa. The one who has transcended this phenomenal existence itself is Gunatita. And the other one is Brahmana. One who has attained the self is Brahmana. The one who has realized Brahman within himself is Brahmana. The one is Ativarnashramin. Ativarnashramin means who is beyond the reach of all the four classes and four stages of the social life. The four stages are Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. Ativarnashramin is beyond the reach of all this. So the different names given to Jeevan Mukta in different smritis and texts. In the conversation between Vasishtha and Rama, this Jeevan Mukta is described. Particularly in Yoga Vasishtha, 3rd chapter, 9th and 2 to about 45 slokas, verses, explain, describe Jeevan Mukta to Rama by Vasishtha. Further, Rama asks Vasishtha the peculiarities of Videha Mukta and Jeevan Mukta. So Vasishtha explains Rama the peculiarities of Videha Mukta and Jeevan Mukta. Jeevan Mukta is Jeevan Mukta when the body is itself, in the very body itself. Videha Mukta is after the body it departs. That is, Jiva departs from the body becomes dead. Body becomes dead, that's it. We shall see that peculiarities of Videha Mukta and Jeevan Mukta in the next part. Till then, let us relax and brood over what we have learnt in the part 1, 2 and 3 now, before we understand the peculiarities of Videha Mukta and Jeevan Mukta. Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu, Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Guru